What's up, guys? Back in today with more Gachiakuta, this time with episode 22, I think. Was a fantastic episode last week. The animation last week especially was absolutely crazy, wasn't it? Probably some of the best we've seen, although we've had a lot of really nice looking fights in this show. But yeah, the arms dude, getting dismantled. Nice to see that Rudo hopefully doesn't feel too bad now. He felt absolutely terrible about destroying his vital instrument, it's called, I think. What sign that is. I love how that sign didn't have like dog poo and crossed. It was just here you can dog poo, assuming. But yeah, nice to hopefully Rudo doesn't feel too bad about that. Us understanding how he is, it was like, oh yeah, you know what? He would feel absolutely awful about doing this. Someone else's precious trash. Who are these people? Oh god. Get downstairs right now. Oh god. I mean, I think I mentioned this before, but I'm not, you'd think it's just like made up, but I think there was in human history a time where there was acid rain. The rain was acidic. Not sure when it was, but I think it did happen at some point in the world's history. I'm not sure if it was humanity's history, but I think I did read up on it a while ago because it's an interesting thing, isn't it? But you do wonder if this like trash rain or acid rain or anything was to happen in our kind of age, how would we combat that? How would we combat this right here? I think you just have to probably build some kind of underground shelter or something and just hope your house isn't majorly fucked up, which it inevitably would be. I mean, it's what humanity does. We would naturally kind of adapt to it, but like if it was just to happen tomorrow, I think a lot of people would be dead. A lot of people would lose their homes. And yeah, it'd be an absolute disaster. Whereas if it had happened for 100 years or 200, it probably wouldn't be that much of a big deal. Say about a lot of things, but yeah. Kind of surprising these guys. I mean, I know they've got their wars and such, but it's kind of surprising that they don't have even more kind of protection against crash rain or whatever, storms. Yeah, we still don't know what happened to her. I'm kind of thinking that because we haven't seen her yet, she's probably okay. Just because, like, it's almost that thing of because we haven't seen them, you expect them to not be in a good condition, but it's the opposite. But yeah, let's see what Nuerde's got right here. Looking even more kind of phantasmal, crazy, right? I whip my hair. I do like her. I do like her. I'd say she's definitely up there for one of my favourites of these raiders. I mean, there's a couple I just can't really judge too much, but out of the ones that have like fought and I've heard quite a bit out of, she's definitely one of my favourites. So when I was talking about people that we haven't seen too much, I'm specifically kind of talking about people like this guy. Left in a world without guidance. Is that him talking to himself? That is. This is the same voice actor. I think. Yeah. Oh shit! So he's got like a split personality, or an alternate personality, or another personality. Okay. Okay. It was like, what is it going to take for this guy to get finally going? I assume that if he was to get hit by engine or anything, that would kind of bring this alternate persona out of him. He got there eventually anyway. Yeah, you are on fire. You are on fire. Gonna get some split ends. So yeah, was she gonna be bald after this? I mean, I guess her hair will grow back. But might be out of action for a while after this if she makes out alive. Oh shit! Look at Reno slugging along like a worm. I think that's kind of a fatal mistake now. Your most precious vital instrument and you're ready to throw it away. I mean, I guess that does show your passion, but is that not a kind of betrayal of all that you've worked towards in a way? I guess it's worth it to her, but I don't know. Something about that seems a bit off to me. Just chucking such a vital instrument away so readily, even if it is for. I mean, she said it herself. She's just using her as a pawn, so it's not. It's not like she's massively important to him, but yeah. Oh, oh shit! The plane window's open. Oh yeah, look at her hair. Not that bad. It does look very so that's where she got shot. Okay. I was asking that last week. I can't remember specifically where she got shot. I mean, she's still got a head of hair. It does look very burnt up though. Got the suction right here. And you're dead. You're dead. Okay, that with a backstory. Met her young. Celia. So he gave her that. Huh. I guess that explains even more what I said a minute ago of why I should be ready to give up then. Makes that more understandable. What was that? Oh shit, it's that thing we see in the opening. Which I've never questioned. What the hell? Just some geezer. Yeah, we've seen that in the opening every week. I've never questioned it. But some random geezer just sitting there. Tall as a mountain. Oh, you're dead. You've been falling for a long time. To be fair. But you're eventually just gonna land and die. I would. He's the Watchman. So I was thinking that there's probably some link between this guy and the Watchman series, but then I was like, he's ginormous, so it's not like the clothes he wore or anything. But he's the Watchman. I guess that makes sense. He's ginormous. I was gonna say, I'm not sure how much he can see with the clouds, kind of separating things, but he's big enough to watch things. So he is the Watchman. Interesting. So yeah, I mentioned this a minute ago, but I've never questioned him in the opening. I didn't think it would be like a real thing, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I thought it might be some kind of metaphor, like visual metaphor or something, but no, it's actually just some ginormous dude. I guess when they say Watchman, he's maybe like the like Coast Guard of sorts. Oh, she's back. Nice. But yeah, like he's like a Coast Guard of like no one. That's why no one's been able to reach the sphere because he looks out for people trying to get there and maybe just takes them out. Good for you. She's heavy. Hey, what was that Mario R sound effect? Vita. Oh crap. Yeah, it looks nice. We've got the buttons on there as well. It's cute. What the hell? Plug that thing up with her ass. The suction on that's gonna be crazy. A little bit scary, fella. If you guys watched Final Destination 4, there's a. I'm gonna spoil it now. Not that it's an awfully good movie for you to be spoiled, so don't worry about it. But some guy, the suction starts in like a swimming pool, sucks his out his insides, which reminds me of that a little bit. Okay, good job, you. I was always looking forward to her. That instrument. She's a character I'd love to see more of. So. Have the power of protection. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would have liked this. Like, we just used it as a vehicle, but it's like a really cool design. I would have maybe like to seen it like fight, if you know what I'm saying. Not really much you can fight against or anything, but like its design's that cool. It almost seems a bit wasted. Not that there's a lack of cool designs in this show, so not a big thing to worry about. But yeah, I really like the design of this trash beaks. Look really cool. I'm not sure how true this is, but I think you can tell maybe a different set of people worked on this episode because the faces looked a bit different during that scene. I'm quite a fan of the like different styles of animation. Like, it's all been same kind of stylized, if that makes sense. Like this show is very stylistic, and it all follows that same style. But you can tell when different people have worked on different kind of action pieces. I think that is it's noticeable, but it's like a positive. There's different like variations, and they've all been good. I mentioned last week. Last week was definitely one of the best we had, but it's nice that there's such a kind of variation, and there's no like variation where it's subpar. sometimes you do get that when yeah. No, we're just gonna have to find out, aren't we? We're just gonna have to go there. Hyphen. Still don't know what that means. Fascus. Fascus. I can't say it. Fascus. We also got the core of the trash beast as well, to be fair. I think it might have dissolved. It looked like it was gonna. Like, I think I might be being quite stupid, but like, where did these cars come from? Like, how do we drive these? Is there fuel just like laying about? I mean, I don't know why I'm bringing this up now. We had episodes back when we went through like the spray paint dude and such with driving, but it's like, it just seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Everything in this place is so fucking primal. Even on the sphere, I'm pretty sure they don't even have cars on the sphere, but we've got like cars and fuel down here. Yeah, they might have explained that earlier on. I forget if they did, but yeah, it's just like a few very questionable things like that, isn't there? That's probably the least of the questions with us seeing this ginormous human, or what we think that's human anyway. This episode. Again, I probably should have questioned that more, seeing that in the opening. That's like one of the most standout scenes in the opening for me every week. But I've never said a thing about it. But another episode that went by incredibly quickly. Nice bit of action as well with no Urda. I'm not exactly sure what killed her. She didn't fall to her death like I assumed she would. She just kind of disintegrated, which you could think is like maybe it's like the dust of metals, like they just like they were flowing so fast they like disintegrated her. But I think she actually got killed by that giant thing. No. Again, she just kind of dissolved. I'll go back to it in a second. But yeah, again, the action. I said this a minute ago. Like the action was very stylistically quite different from last week's episode, wasn't it? Still really awesome, but I do like that. It's weird to say you like inconsistency, but I do like the kind of the switch up of things. But again, I do just want to go back to that scene specifically where she died. It was quite quick, it looks like. Yeah, she just got kind of sucked. She's got like, yeah, like what is this? What do you call this? What happened to her? Like, absorbed. Like she, yeah, like she disintegrated. So I gotta assume it was that giant thing that done that, because the direction it's going is towards that thing as well. So maybe it sucked her up. But yeah, really interesting stuff. Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, another really impressive episode with some lovely animation. Shame about her because she's one of my favorite of these raiders. She just got, as a big horror fan, she's got that kind of like classic kind of horror girl kind of vibe to her. I really like. So yeah, shame about her, of course, but nice way to go out, I guess, with this big big question mark. But yeah, great episode in general. Nice seeing the kaiju girl as well, like her new form here. And they said something about like going 3 times or something, so it can go even like bigger and crazier than this, which is something to look forward to. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know any things you guys found interesting, or any little details that I might have missed on this one. Again, quite a bit happening here. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 23.